is Pilates. You don't need any equipment for this Pilates class. I just recommend having an extra thick yoga mat because we will be on the ground for most of the class. So let's come all the way down to our back with the bottom of our feet together. Good. Have your knees wide, finger and thumb together over your head, elbows wide, and just take a few breaths here. Breathing deeply in and out your nose and mouth. And now slide your hands underneath your head. Bring both knees to the left or right. I don't mind as you look in the opposite direction. Come through center and switch. Both knees the other way. Moving side to side here. If your knees don't come all the way together, that's okay. You're still warming up your back and hips. One more in each direction. And come in through the center. Engage your glutes. Press your lower back toward the ground, but try to keep your knees pressed down. Exhale, crunch, look toward your toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, wide, the shoulders up. Inhale, lower, keep going. And now next time you crunch, hold up at the top and pulse. Try not to pull on your neck, just use your abs for 8, 7. Hi, Kitsy. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Bring both knees to the right. This time, take your left leg, slide it underneath your right leg for a nice deep twist. You might even take your right hand and pull your left knee out. And now reset your legs and roll all the way over to your side. You might need to roll a bit more onto your mat. Your elbows to the ground underneath your torso. Lift your hips up to the sky and lower. Lift and lower. If your elbow is uncomfortable, just move your arm to a more comfortable space. Good. Here's 4, and 3, and 2. And now lift all the way up to the top. Raise your top arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Rotating torso to face the ground. Good. Here's 3. Here's 2. We have one more. And then hold that hand up to the sky. You can look toward it or the ground. Lift and lower your top leg. Hips are still pressing off the ground. That bottom hip and the top hip are working. Good. 5 more. Squeeze your feet together. Here's 2. Here's 1. And now sit your glutes down, tuck your heels in, wrap your hands around your ankles, and then side body stretch, arm over the head. Nice deep stretch through the ribs and back. And then from here, both hands go towards the ankles, putting a bit more into the low back. Good. Come through the center, and now we roll all the way back down to our spine. Once again, bottom of feet together, knees wide. From here, press your knees out, hands underneath your hips. Press the bottom of your feet together, engage your core and glutes. Push your hips toward the sky, tap the ground, push toward the sky, tap the ground. Here's 6 and 5. Just a little tap down. 4, chin is tucked. 3, good. Here's 2. And now hold the top, keep your glutes off the ground, flutter your knees down, down. So your hips are still, your knees just press toward the ground. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Now your pelvis is gonna go up, down, up, down, pulsing the hips straight up and down. Your knees are staying still here. Good. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. And now we put this together. Hips up, knees down. Hips up, knees down. Final 8 and 7. Ooh. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Amazing. Bring both knees to the left side of your space. Interlace your hands behind your head again, and then slide your right knee underneath your left knee, finding a nice deep twist. If you want to take your left hand to your top knee, go ahead and do that. One more breath. And now we'll go all the way to the side. So you're on your left hip. I'm going to flip around so that you can see me, but you can just face the opposite side of your mat if you'd like. Bottom elbow is on the ground. Top hand to our hips. We lift them and lower, pressing the hip directly to the sky. Trying not to get a rotation in your upper body. Good. We have 5 more. Look to the ground if that feels better on your neck. And now we hold up at the top. We take the top arm to the sky. We thread the needle, rotating, and lift, and thread, and lift. Rotating chest to face the ground. Good. We have 3. We have 2. 1 more. And now we take our hand to our hip. That top knee lifts, lowers, lifts, and lowers. Peeling the knee away from your bottom knee. Good. Almost there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I guess we kept that top hand up. Oh well. 1, and release. Drop your hips down. Pull your feet in. Wrap your hands around your ankles. Reach arm overhead. Deep side body stretch here. And now rotate both hands to your ankles, stretching your low back. And come through the center. Flip over onto your hands and knees, finding a tabletop position. Knees in parallel, hands under shoulders. Inhale for cow pose, exhale for cat. Pressing the ground away as you peel the chest open and close. Elbows are always straight. And now come through the center. Inhale, right arm, left leg lift. Exhale, lower. Left arm, right leg lift. And down. Lifting one arm and leg at a time. Warming up our back muscles. And working on keeping the core engaged so we are not rocking from side to side. Hips roll the wrists in circles, and then switch directions. Excellent. Okay, so let's come down to our elbows here. Hands are in a parallel position, feet straight back, and we have our low plank. Hold here for a moment, allowing some heat to generate through the core. The upper back will have a domed sensation. Couple more breaths here. Good. Keeping your hips where they are, drop one knee and then the other in a sort of walking motion. Stretching the bottom of our feet and engaging our abs. Keeping the hips still is key. 8, 7. Okay. And now keeping your arms in the shape, we open to one side, our side plank, close, and then open to the other side. Creating some shoulder mobility here. Here's 4 and 3. We have 2. And now we hold up at the top, and we're going to tap the back of our head with our fingers, send the arms out, tap, and out. Bottom ribs are on the ground. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and now keep your hands lightly on the back of your head, push head into hands, pulsing 8, 7, 2, 1, and release. Bring hands under head, open your knees wide, toes to the sky, and rock your feet side to side. Right leg up, heel is turned inward, lower, left, and lower. Keep going like this, relaxing head onto hands. Here's 4 and 3, 2, 1 more each side. Tap your heels together, wide, 6 more, working inner thighs. And now pulse those heels, tap, tap, together, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wide, and release. Amazing. Hands underneath shoulders, keep the feet wide, lift your torso up. Lift your chin up, big deep stretch, and lower. Good. Flex your feet, keep them wide, press your torso up through a plank. You can use your knees there. torso forward to our plank. We push back, left hand to right leg, forward to plank, right hand to left leg. So going between plank and a twisted downward dog, reaching our hand over towards the opposite calf. Keeping our heels nice and still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down. Good. Tuck your chin. Bring your knees down to the ground in parallel position. And then roll on up into a kneeling position. Good. Send your right leg forward into 2 90-degree angles. Raise both arms up to the sky. Keep your hips still. Right arm backward. Left arm forward in a twist. Come through the center. And now left hand taps just down in front of left knee. And we come all the way up again. Here we go again. Twist back to the right. Come through center. Tap left hand. And up. And again. Twist back to the right. Come back through center. Left hand down. And up. One more time. Twist back. Center, and now your left hand will stay here. Right arm to the sky. Small circles here for 6, 5. And switch direction. 6, 5. Good. And release. Bring your right hand down. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Left hand as well. And then lift your left knee, send it back behind you. Tap your left knee behind your right calf. Out, in, and out. There's a slight rocking motion going with the upper body, but our torso is kept just over that front knee. Good. It's 5, 4, 3, 2. And now we hold here, maybe taking the hands off the ground to your chest. Left toes are up for 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down, land your feet in parallel, and then curve your spine up, vertebra by vertebra. At the top, inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, hands by your side, tuck chin, roll spine back down. Go again, roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, down. One more time like this, segmenting the spine like a string of pearls. From here, we stop to the knees. Step the left knee back. Oops, that's not right. Step the right knee back. Sorry, into a 90-degree angle. There we go. So we have the opposite leg in front, and we have that mobility combo. So both hands up to the sky. Keep your hips still. Inhale, left arm back. We look back. Exhale, both hands to the sky. Inhale, right hand touches the ground. Exhale, back up. Lots of core strength, lots of balance. Left arm back. And lift. Right hand down. And up. 2 more. Left arm back. And lift. Right hand down. And 1 more. Left arm back. And lift. Right hand out. Hold your right hand all the way to the ground. Left arm to the sky. Draw circles there for 6, 5. And switch direction. 6, 5. Good. Now bring your fingertips to the ground. Left hand and right. Send your right leg back behind you in a nice long line. Right knee to left calf. Extend. In and out. Landing your right toes as lightly as you can. to your chest. Good. Point your right toes. Hold here. Give it one more breath. Plant both feet and forward fold. Good. Here, wrap your hands around your elbows. Rock side to side. Plant your hands on the ground. Step your left, then right foot back to your plank position again. Lower your knees down, engage your core, relax your toenails. Tricep push up in between the hands. Lift, pull back into a sort of child's pose. Curve forward, push up, back, and child's. Elbows go right to the ribs. Curving spine in and out. Kind of like moving through cat pose. We have 4 more like this. Body goes on a diagonal. Good. Just 3. Squeeze those shoulders. 2. And on 1, we're going to pulse down at the bottom. So we hinge forward, elbows bent, pulse 8, 7, 2, 1. Pull all the way back. Once again, child's pose. Palms up, head down. Tuck chin, curve spine up. And now lay down to one side like before. This time, both legs are in a straight line. Head is resting on your long arm. Ankles are stacked, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Feet are heels in, toes out. Raise your top leg up as high as you can without letting your hips fall open or your lower belly drop. And lower, lift, and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And now we lower that leg. We bring it up just in line with our hip. And the bottom leg meets it and releases. Meet and release for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Okay, the heels are together, and now we're going to open both just to a comfortable distance. Close, open both, close for 8. Hello, inner thighs. Hand in front of you is helping you balance. Here's 2. And now the feet meet in the center. We draw one leg forward, one leg backward, and switch. You might roll onto a more comfortable edge of your bottom hip here if that's painful. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And center, release. Awesome. Take your bottom knee, slide it forward, and then flip the top leg behind you, toenails to the ground for bird person pose. Draw some circles around your hips here, loosening up that spine pelvis connection. Switch directions. Good. And center. One arm up and over to the side. Come through center. Other arm up and over. And center. One more time in each direction. And center. Let's switch our head to where our feet were. Still facing the same direction. So, arm is under the head, heels together, toes apart, body is in a straight, long line. Start by lifting the top leg as much as you can without losing the integrity of your core strength. And lower, lift, and lower. toenails to the ground here. Find a comfortable seat and then draw some circles with your entire torso. Good. And switch directions. Great. Let's take a side to side stretch. Try to keep your hips close to the ground. Find that cat shape a little bit more in the low back than the chest. The chest is pretty relaxed. Bring your right arm up and lower, the left arm up and lower. Both arms hold up. Tuck the tail a little bit more. Right knee up and lower. Left knee up and lower. Both knees up. Hold here for 3 breaths. Good. 2. One more breath. Hands around your knees, roll gently back. Knees come together, feet come together. Arms out to the side, head down. Exhale both knees to the right as you look left. Inhale, center. Both knees left as you look right. And center. Doing your best to keep your shoulder blades close to the ground. Always over hips. One more each side. Excellent. Come through the center. Keep your knees where they are. Interlace your hands behind your head to split your neck. As you exhale, crunch over your knees in that butterfly shape from earlier. Inhale, head down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Try to keep your lower back against the ground, even when your head comes down. Good. There's 4, 3. Here's 2. And now come all the way up to the top, and we're going to pulse higher, higher for 8, 7. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head down. Bring your knees together into your chest. Rock your hips side to side. Great. From here, bring your legs directly up to the sky. Arms in a straight line overhead. Point and flex the feet. Just feels good. Draw circles with your ankles. And switch directions. Getting our cars, controls, articulation, rotations for mobility. Good. Now from here, feet stay together. Arms down to your side in the shape of a triangle. Lift one hip and drop your toes to the front edge of your mat. Come through center. Lift and drop. Come through center. So we get a slight rotation through the pelvis as we drop our toes to the front corner and release. Exhale, tap and release. Squeezing thighs together. Good. Squeezing calves together. And exhale. the energy of having my legs higher than my head. Bring both feet down to the ground in line with your glutes, setting up for a bridge pose. Hands next to hips. Tilt the pelvis so it's a imprint position, lower back to the ground, and then wind the spine up, vertebra by vertebra, and wind it down. So we're starting with a nice gentle pelvic tilt, and then wind the spine. Again, that string of pearls analogy comes into mind. 2 more like this, creating space between the vertebra. Good. 1 more. Great. And now find a neutral pelvis. Your lower back might be a little off the ground. Press the shoulders into the ground, hinge hips straight up, tap down, straight up, and tap. So it's less of a rolling motion, more of a hinge. Here's 4, 3, 2. And now lift up here. From here, you'll lift one heel and then the other in quick succession. So right, left, or something like that. Good. Getting the hamstrings a little bit hotter. 10, 9. Okay. Keep both heels up. Roll the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Pelvic tilt, and then roll it up. So once again, in that rolling motion, more of a mobilization and stretch. Although we're still working the glutes and the hamstrings. 2 more. And 1. And now we come all the way up to the top. You might need to scoot your feet in a little bit. Bring your knees together and apart, together and apart. You can make this motion quite large with your heels off the ground. Good. Inhale, open, exhale, closed. And now hold those knees apart. Pulse your glutes down, up, final 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in and slowly roll down. Amazing. Knees to your chest. Rock those hips side to side. Send your left leg to the sky. Send your right leg long. Tuck your chin. Roll your torso up. Use your arms to pull the left leg twice. Switch to right. Pull, 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 pull. So lower back to the ground. It's a double exhale. Double exhale. Stretching the backs of our legs. Good. For 6, 5. Here's 2. Here's 1. Slide your hands behind your head. Go through full bicycle. Final push. Knee is bent toward the elbow. Good. And keep it in control, even though we're going a bit faster. Good. Almost there. Final 10, 9. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, head down. Rock head side to side. Ooh, amazing. Let's stretch. Tuck your chin in. Rock and roll up to a seat. And then turn to the side in a straddle. Heels down, toes up, feet flexed. Good. Let's start here in a forward fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Relax your head, toes to the sky. Come up to the center. Point the toes. position. Good. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. Thank you for joining me in this Pilates class. Please make sure you subscribe so you're notified of when I post new workouts. Comment below if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.